Welcome to the UK Crypto Podcast. I'm Paula, joined by Matty. In this podcast, we talk honestly about crypto, without the hype and without the noise. Today's episode is all about the mistakes that new crypto holders make, because every cycle we see the behaviours that cost people money. People don't lose because crypto doesn't work. They lose because of emotions and bad information. This episode is all about helping people avoid that. Let's get into it.
Ready, Bob?
I am ready.
You sure?
Not really, but let's do it.
You look terrified. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest.
I feel a bit terrified.
Okay, you've got to be terrified about it. The sponsor of today's episode is Crypto Wolfpack. It's the community that Paula and I run ourselves. We've got sponsors coming out of our ear rolls at the moment. However, we decided to be selfish and take this one for ourselves for our very first episode. The Crypto Wolfpack is a community based here in the UK, but it's got a worldwide audience in there. We've got the community, we've got the signals, we've got education. It's everything that you need. There's a link in the description. All right, let's zoom out and talk about how mistakes are happening in crypto. Now, I've been thinking about this a lot, Paula, and I know that we had a quick chat before today's podcast, and we've got some things here that we've been looking at. But I think one of the biggest things that we were talking about was that emotion, the emotion that new traders are making.
Yeah. I think it's difficult, isn't it? When you start something new and it feels like everybody around you knows exactly what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden you feel pressured because the markets move fast, they're volatile. Mm-hmm. We invest in one of the riskiest assets there are out there, and that emotion that you put on yourself, the pressure that you feel, can be the thing that pushes people out of crypto.
100%. I think one of the things that always strikes me, especially if I take my own experience, is that buying crypto for the very first time is an emotional thing because it's an exciting thing. Nobody goes and buys crypto because they're not excited. The very first time is because somehow you felt a buzz somewhere. Yeah. So you start off with an elevated moment. Yeah. So then if it starts to go the wrong way, your emotions crash in the opposite direction.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that you're right in what you're saying, because when you see people online and everybody's hyping, it's always the hype, isn't it? It's the hype that sells the clicks for influencers. And that is always success. And you always see that success that they're selling, and you want to be a part of that. And then when you buy your crypto or you place that first trade, and very often it goes the way you don't expect it to, it can feel really demotivating, devaluing, and you can really start questioning the decisions you're making.
Yeah, that social media noise is absolutely massive. I know it might be strange for me to say this because it's literally my job. Yeah. Like, it is literally my job to be on social media and talk about crypto. But there's so much damage can be done by people that have a position with an audience. And actually, I think sometimes that